Scooping up for that switch is dangerous now. With the new rules, you'd have one hand on the mat, but if you reach up and grab that leg, you're really exposed for that knee to the face.
Trying to set the hooks in there. I wondered if this would turn into a little grappling match, and early on, it's Rafal that seems to be getting the better of it. Deep breaths there from Dadaev. Both hooks in now.
He's going to miss the choke and end up on bottom really here. Watch. He's going to pull his elbow across the body. There he's working it. Once that elbow comes across.
And look at that.
Rafal just didn't establish a good back take. Went for the neck, but he put more of his energy in the submission than he did in establishing to really be tight on the back. And here, without gis on, sweaty strikes, you have to really be a disciplined grappler when it comes to taking the back.
Maybe a little victim of his own success there with so many finishes by choke. Thinking that if he can get hold of the neck, maybe that's his opportunity. Now we'll see what Dadaev has from on top. Stacks it up. Loves to posture up as well, rain down strikes.
Now he's in the butterfly guard. It looks like Rafal's going to try to use it to sweep, but his legs are not really in good position right now.
Nice pass there.
Passed easily, but he doesn't have the body established there. He needs to either pull up on the left arm of Rafal or get his left arm of himself. Oh, he was able to establish the mount.
Great hips there, throws the leg over. 1 minute, 5 seconds left to work in his first round from this position.
And he might just, if he can finish it out here with a dominant ending, raining down some punches, he stole this round back. Ankles crossed, hips heavy.
We wondered if we get treated to this grappling exchange, and both fighters have showed high level, high skills. This is a great dominant position, very dominant position for Dadaev to finish the first round in. 30 seconds, he's working his hips up there, getting a very high mount.
Armbar attempt.
Look at this.
Oh.
Look at this.
Oh.
Rafal pulls that out with pure power.
And now Rafal might be able to go ahead and secure the fact he has it. He's got the arms going for like a crucifix. This is a great position to hold, but
beautiful display from both fighters there. In the clinch on the ground.
Everything we thought it would be, an explosive fight back and forth. Both guys going for submissions, exchanging. I like what I saw.
Absolutely. Thought it looked like it was going to be a stand-up fight for a little while. Then when they got in the clinch, both showed that they're dangerous. Both showed they got very good skills there. We were giving Dadaev some confidence to get that mount, but always dangerous. Rafal, such a powerhouse as well, and stayed composed in that position as well.
He was in a guillotine attempt there, pulling down on the head. His body was over the top. Here he has the front headlock. He goes for an ankle pick, pulls him down right to his back, but didn't really establish position. I think he should have smothered first. And here he had the underhook, but just never brought the knee up to block the mount. This great armbar transition. It was just a little bit tighter on the legs, and this fight could have been over.
We will see a second round, though, here. Rafal Lewon in the blue corner. Tamirlan Dadaev in the red.
He needs to just do something about that leg kick. That's one reason they got into the ground fight to begin with.
Outside calf kick, becoming more and more popular in MMA.
Well, you're just not going to, if you run into the thigh, guys can sit in on it and throw a heavy shot, maybe knock you down. When you throw from the knee down, throw to the calf. It moves their base. It throws them off, like we saw in the first round where Tamirlan was completely thrown to the mat because of the kick. And it's also not as painful of a block.
Dadaev trying to use that jab, follow it with a knee. It's Rafal that's doing the stalking here.
Didn't set up that shot very well.
Got the technique there.
Rafal was able to put the leg in over the ankle, turn the corner.
Some heavy shots, getting warned about picking his target again, and jump straight in there on the back. Three minutes, 15 seconds to work from this position now. In his corner as well, getting instructions there from his coaches.
Trying to step over and get the old ankle lock when the guy crosses the ankles. Almost like he's forced his opponent to Rafal to be in that position.
Will try to swing his arm across there for the guillotine. Same again could happen here. He could end up on bottom.
Yeah, he will be. He's going to get his elbow across again. The only thing keeping it from happening is the tightness of squeeze coming from Rafal. And the minute his grip gives out, oh, you know, Rafal did a really good job of controlling the chin, keeping the hands tight.
He's established that body lock again. Great ground game there.
I gotta say, I was impressed on that. It looked like he was gonna lose, I thought for sure.
Used the grip, held his head in position, and then managed to reset his hips. Loves to work from this back position as well. Dadaev trying to turn into him.
Scissoring with that body lock seems to be giving him a lot of...
There we go. And the crowd respond to that one. It's almost a mirror image of the first round. Rafal had a minute or so on the back of him in the first round, and Dadaev turned it around for now 1 minute, 35 seconds left in the second.
Yeah, Rafal is breathing pretty hard.
Looking to try and pass the guard himself, going for the guillotine, dropping down to arm in.
Rafal, he's not pushing his hips up in the air.
This will be, you can hear him taking gasps of air. How tired is he? What has he got left?
Well, now he's got him jammed up against the cage. Maybe that'll help make it so he can't extend his hips to finish this choke.
You can see the desperation in his eyes, but Rafal just powers out, bides his time. 50 seconds left and they exchange positions again. Short elbows, just working, grinding. The clock is ticking, 20 seconds now.
Sometimes, you know, when you're big, powerful, explosive athletes, it takes more time and to regain, to recharge. And you see right now both guys just exhausted from the battle that they're having.
Maybe taking a chance to grab a few more gasps there before they go into this third and final round. Another tough, grueling display of grappling from both fighters. Third round is there. Who's got the attrition? And we both know they've got the skill set. But now this could be about cardio. This could be about all those strength and conditioning sessions. Any injuries that they've carried into the fight.
Well, it looks like Rafal is a little bit more concerned with position than Tamirlan was. Because Tamirlan had an opportunity there after escaping this position here. He had the back was taken. He was able to rotate back up into the mount here, or into the guard. And then when Rafal was trying to get out of the guard pass here, instead of reestablishing position, maybe fighting for that underhook, here he jumps for the guillotine, arm in, and tries to finish the fight there.
So we go into this third and final round. Rafal Lewon in the blue corner. Tamirlan Dadaev in the red. Dadaev looks like the more tired of the two, breathing with his mouth open there. If he was to lose, this would break a 3-fight win streak for Dadaev. And for Rafal, fought in 2017 already, coming off the back of a loss in March, so this would re-establish him on this welterweight scene.
He's trying to hold for that uppercut, but he can't become predictable.
Uppercut coming in. Some blood coming from the nose now of Rafal. Quite a lot of blood. In the third round, when you're gasping for air already, it's going to be a real test mentally about what can pull out the tank. Again, that uppercut. Nice takedown, good level change there from Dadaev.
Good timing on the shot. It looked like we were going to be in store for a brawl. I think Rafal was expecting to be in a brawl, and that's the best time to shoot on your opponent. The best of wrestlers, when they think they're boxing and all of a sudden you change levels, it makes it easy to take them down.
2 minutes 50 left in this third round. Fell hanging onto that chin.
Now, Tamirlan is in a good position to do some damage right now.
And gets to mount yet again. That's a big, big time to get it with 2 minutes 30 on the clock. Finish round one in a similar position, and now he's got it again in round three.
Yeah, right now your lungs are just burning. Your muscles feel like lead. This is a horrible time to be mounted. Have another man on top of you. Heavy hips.
He's doing all he can to power out of this.
He bucked, and now with the ankles crossed and folded by Tamirlan, he's in great position to just keep framing on the neck and pushing down. And Rafal needs to go ahead and use a different escape tactic. To bridge right now at this point against the cage is extremely difficult. Here he needs to take a book out of more traditional jiu-jitsu and push on the knee and pull his legs through to hip exit. Right now, too, you're on the bottom there, trying to breathe. You're just breathing your own hot air off the guy's chest back into your lungs.
And with the blood as well coming down the back of your throat from that nose. Such an unpleasant spot to be, but this is where he's got to dig deep if Rafal wants to get out. Trying to control the posture of his opponent.
Well, and again, too, here, Tamirlan knows he can't be rolled to his left, so he could, all he has to do is really post with his right hand, allow that not to be caught up.
Big elbow coming down there. 30 seconds left in this third and final round.
Might get out now.
And there we go, he powers out.
He's able to use the cage to get some extra leverage. But how much is he gonna have in the gas tank after fighting out of that mount?
Trying down some hammer fists. His arm's in danger as well, looking for that. 10 seconds left. There we go.
Decision.
A decision again.
Didn't think I'd see that one on that one, to be honest with you.
Not between these two. You can see just how tired Dadaev is. His corner lifting him up. Rafal being seen by our Cutsman there as well. Let's have a little bit of a look at the action here. This might be the
uppercuts.
Boom.
He found that home about 3 different times. Comes through, and each time the defense for Tamirlan was just to kind of squat down and cover, but he was open for the uppercut each time. There again, catch the uppercut, a little bit of another shot thrown afterwards. And here was after he had the mount after a really good time shot. It was just heavy, established great position, was able to rain down some shots, looking for a submission. Only mistake he really made at that point was allowing Rafal to be able to circle his feet to the cage and use that to run up to give him extra leverage to drive his hips up in the air and roll Tamirlan completely over.
So this one again goes to our judges. Both fighters will take the center of the cage. Good back and forth battle between the two, exchanging positions and damage. We hand it back to our MC for this evening, the awesome Joe Martinez.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. Here are the totals. 29-28 for Lewon. 29-28 for Dadaev. And 29-28, your winner by split decision, Rafal Lewon.
So Lewon takes that.